Holy guacamole!
What's that?
It's National Avocado Day, Court.
That is right. Molly Reel is live at an avocado farm in Loomis to celebrate this delicious green fruit. Molly, I'm a huge fan of avocados now. Didn't like them when I was younger, but I have learned to respect the fabulousness.
It's the Brussels sprouts
Yes.
effect.
It is.
You know, truly, yeah. I'd like to consider myself an avocado enthusiast, so much so that some even call me guacamole, true story. So you can imagine my excitement when I found out there was an avocado orchard and nursery right here in Placer County. Now, you might be thinking, gosh, I didn't know we could grow avocados in our area. Well, that's because we can't grow Hass. It gets too cold. That's the avocados we know grow in Southern California and Mexico. But Dave here, a local farmer, nursery expert, has figured out a way to grow avocados here. 2 different varieties, right?
Yes, 2 different varieties. Everybody thinks you can't grow avocados in Northern California because it gets too cold. And that's because they're always buying the Hass, which is a great avocado. Everybody buys it, loves it, it's great, but it won't grow up here. It dies at 32 degrees. So we grow different varieties. We grow Zutano, hardy down to 24 degrees. We grow the Mexicola, hardy down to 18 degrees.
Okay, and I asked you, how do those taste? And you said, they're pretty darn good.
Yeah, I can't tell the difference. I love them all. You know, the Hass is a nice medium-sized avocado. Zutano that we grow is a great big one. Has a bigger seed, but it's a great big avocado. It's just a beautiful one. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, so let's take a look. This is the Zutano. And, you know, another thing that people might be thinking is, hey, why aren't these ready? It's the middle of summer, right? Well, these are ripe near Thanksgiving.
Right. We're in Northern California. You can't even compare to what they do in Southern California. It's so much more tropical. It doesn't freeze down there where they grow them. Here they bloom about April and May. They take all year to get a little bit bigger. And that's about 1/3 of the size that it's going to be.
Wow.
And then right after Thanksgiving sometime, maybe all the way to Christmas, they are ripe and they're delicious.
And they're delicious. So you can have your guacamole with your Thanksgiving dinner, which is great. Now, this tree right here is about 4 years old. Over here, you have your little nursery babies. Those will be ready for people to take home and plant in September.
Right. We're about 30 days away. They look ready, but they're a little bit small and they need to be fully rooted. We have the Mexicolas here, we have the Zutanos, we have them in 2 different sizes. You can see we have the 5 gallons and we have these cute little ones right here, the 5x12s.
Any little babies.
Yep.
Speaking of babies.
These were just planted, so you can see how small they start.
Yeah,
Yep.
tiny. Look, a tiny little baby avocado. This one fell before he was ready, unfortunately, but sure is cute. Now, of course, avocado trees, you know, the fruits that they bear, definitely worth the effort. There is a little bit of effort, though.
Yeah, there's a little bit of effort. You got to know how to grow them. They're sensitive to root rot, so you have to mound them. You can see these trees are mounded. Also, people ask, you know, do you need a cross-pollinator, or do you need a male and female? Well, actually, each tree has both male and female parts on the flower. They open male at one point, close, and then open female. And we grow both varieties, the A variety and B variety, that open male and female at opposite times. And that helps to cross-pollinate. They will produce on their own, but with a cross-pollinator, they produce substantially more.
Very cool. So if someone got this from you in September, planted it, they might have their own avocados by next year. Is that right?
Oh, well, they'll have blooms next year.
Blooms next year.
And I don't think any will set.
Okay.
But the following year, when it's a much bigger tree with more blooms, you should start getting avocados.
Definitely worth the patience.
And more every year. Yep.
Very cool. If people want to get a tree, what do they need to know? How do they get a hold of you?
They can contact us on our website, guacamolefarms.com. They can send us a message. There's a phone number on there, and we'll get back to them. And we'd love to see anybody come out and take a look at them.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Hey, happy Avocado Day to all of you guys.
Well, and same to you, guacamole.
That's right.
Fabulous.
Guac and roll.
Thank you.
Guac and roll.